Good morning, okay, baby, me, how you do? Sorry you're fine, gone, singing this for you.
Hello my country people, now welcome to Tafia Express, the media where be say they carry story around town. This one na ogbonge story concerning brymo and Tuface idibia when be say they trend as of yesterday. This story na concerning brymo, they call Tuface come and say Tuface they accuse am say in the carry wawa his wife, and we got see for that the free page where that the free say brymo, in my humble opinion, saying this is strong. Abba. Okay, if today not your first time where be say you dey bump into my videos, not forget to follow me for this platform. Make you not forget to click the link below where it will take you to my YouTube channel. And if you subscribe if you wish, God bless you. And make you not forget to share your own humble opinions on how you see this matter for the comment section. This case na concerning brymo against Baba for the recent tweet where be say they trend now. When be saying they call Tuface out, say Tuface don't talk many kata years back. When be saying not like, and still Tuface not withdraw this word. And he say he look and say he did very, very wrong to his personal life. When be say Tuface they accuse him for those things. And the tweet, I go read and come outside for honor. In case you never get something, grab your popcorn as I read the tweet come out in a few sec. Okay, for the tweet, brymo go say, in the very recent past, a man forcefully accused me of sleeping with his wife, and I'm waiting in angst, and the words were never taken back still. Efforts were consistently made to prove I did it still, and my soul has known no lasting peace ever since. He he talk for the tweet again say, Mr. Innocent idibia had at an Afrima press conference in 2015/2016 or thereabout, walked into the room, sat beside me and elbowed me in a supposed greeting as much as 4 to 5 times repeatedly, while looking away saying brymo, and we exchanged no other words than that day. He called again for the tweet again, say with the tweet where the thread, because he write again, say, now in 2012, I had the opportunity to tour the US with his company, a most appreciated opportunity, as he was by far my most respected actor around. He was my first reference at everything, and boy, did I look up to him. Say in they look up to Ram, he say in they respect Tuface, he say he be like boy to Tuface, that person when he say in they look up to for the industry. He say fast forward to a few years ago, he approached for a future, specifically asking me to get on track with him. I was initially reluctant to consider it because I still didn't know why he did what he did at the press conference years before. Well, I got persuaded to meet. I had, for inside on that tweet again when they thread, he said I had the week before also shared the company of his wife, a female friend of theirs, and my partner herself, and within minutes Mrs. Idibia, had asked what the future held for my career, a question I consider a slick attack. My answer was my future. I proceed to responded that I will be Africa's finest act alive, and that I will reign for a decade. And I knew I had shot back nicely. The other tweet when he trend again say, next meet had Mr. Idibia himself present, and he made a point of referencing another artist who in the past had claimed king at his expense, letting me know what my fate might be if I kept eyeing his throne. A week later, I saw the other act bowing to him repeatedly on stage. A week later, I was lured into being hosted by a friend I had just met, and after spending day getting high and feeling drained, and filing ring, I was asked if I would love to be a part of organization, of which I responded, well, I might want to, except I do not subscribe to being battered. A minute later, my host said he was walking down to another guest house where some guys have messed up and it must be punished. Told me to come but didn't wait for me. Well, I was the guy. It turned out when I arrived at the gate on the street, I was asked to show ID. I tried to truly forcefully open the gate, stating that I was a guest of the hotel and didn't need ID. 4 boys busted through the gate and launched an offense at me. I fought back. Of course, I got black eye too. Later, I found out from an undisclosed source that Mr. Idibia was responsible for the attack. Yet, I couldn't decide if it was for supposedly bedding his missus or for claiming the spot of the greatest acts alive. I would later ask him directly, of course, and he denied flat. Then minutes later said, as the source also mentioned that some people said I was saying things about him, and finished by saying people just talk, and that the boys who attacked me called him Egbon. On that meet with him, my partner had asked me a question I had lied about before, and I had confessed about the girl. And when asked about still seeing his baby mama, he said he wasn't seeing her anymore, and the wife stormed off, not believing it. Now brymo fought, he said. Up till a few weeks ago, I have found myself being forcefully shoved to take on his life's image, to make his mistake and experience his pain. Mr. Idibia has truly gone and tinkled with my life for months upon months. It may be prudent of him to desist from interaction with things and people that are close to me in my domestic space and in the field of survival. I have carried these emotions for many months, and I won't rush to this for publicity. It is not funny. This is madness. That's what he said. What do you think about what Idibia said? Okay, what do you think about brymo for the tweet when be like say in tweet concerning Tuface when be say no withdraw your word back, say Tuface say in the bed the wife. So what is your opinion concerning this matter when we say the rain? Make you not forget to drop your comments on the comment section. Make we reason the matter together. Until next time I come on our way. Bye.